Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Bear.
Episode 8. Do you know what's gonna happen in this episode?
Potentially.
Very likely.
Very likely Natalie's gonna give birth. That's how the last episode ended.
My sunshine is gonna give birth.
And I'm gonna...
Die. Like, literally, I can't.
But like from
I'm
happiness.
I'm not prepared for this episode.
That's not gonna be the sad moment. It's gonna be a happy moment.
Oh my god, no, I can't cry. I have to go after this. I did my makeup, I can't cry. I feel already emotional about that. Okay, well, it's gonna be without tears. Hopefully.
I mean, depending how it's gonna be done. It doesn't have to be...
We're gonna maybe see, maybe not in this episode we're gonna see her mom, maybe the next episode, maybe after she has already given birth.
Depends. I think if Pete is not here, then mom is coming. If Pete is coming, making in time, then mom is coming later.
Pete is definitely not making it in time because like they made it a point to say that Pete is out of town. Pete, where the fuck do you need to be with your 9-month-old wife?
He's like
where?
Her safe space.
Who?
He.
Oh yeah, I was like, she is her safe space, like the mother?
Yes. He is her safe space. So like, I'm not happy that he's not gonna be next to her.
Maybe she's giving birth a bit earlier because like, I literally refuse to believe that he would accept to leave anywhere.
She is giving birth a bit, like maybe a week earlier, but like...
That's still pushing it.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
You cannot like what so Pete, you're not a like heart surgeon, you know what I mean? No lives depend on you.
But like I don't know how far away is he. He's like an hour away, you know what I mean?
I don't know, I thought like it was like he has to go by plane. I don't know, that's in my mind, but like not necessarily.
That's why I'm thinking, because like she's gonna give birth for quite some time, you know. It's not
he has to be out of town because like if he was an hour away, he would drive every night to like sleep there. You know what I mean? And I don't think.
But like maybe our plane ride. You know?
Sure. That's like it's okay, but like still, what if she gives birth quick?
Then it's not that scary. I'm joking, of course.
Oh my god, you're giving birth to a fucking like a living being. I would be afraid to like do anything, I feel like.
So that's why I'm very sad if he's, but like I don't think he is. But like I'm very sad that he's not there. So like I guess her mom is gonna come.
Yeah.
Which is also gonna be an interesting. That's why I want to say, like, I don't know, you know, which direction the story is exactly gonna go. You know.
Yeah.
Like if it's gonna be, I don't know.
Me neither.
And how emotional is.
Me neither.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Especially
really
because
don't
like I feel like Pete is gonna come at the end.
Yes.
Like I think at the very end Pete is gonna come. You know?
Yeah. And maybe like by then like she already somehow got reached of her, maybe her mom called her and she answered while she was giving birth.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, her water already like broke.
Yeah.
So like, and we know that her mom has been calling her.
Yeah.
So she might have just like called.
Maybe she's gonna call her mom as well.
Yes, maybe that.
That is a possibility.
Or maybe she just answers. I don't know, because like now she wants her mom because like you're fucking giving
That's
birth.
what I want to say. But like in both situation, I could understand even like if her mom has hurt her entire life, I could understand in that moment she wanted her there.
I mean, of course, like it's I feel like it's like an instinct. Like you want your mom or your parent or whoever like present
to protect you
in such a moment. Yeah, like even if that person maybe was not a protector for most of your life, but like that was something they were supposed to be, and like you still, let's say, want that of them, and in that moment really I feel like she would want that of her. And again, I don't know how things are gonna progress after that with that,
because like I feel like if she would to call Pete would rather call maybe Carmy, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like I feel like he would first call one of them and not her mom's. Like I think it's gonna either be that like she answers to her mom or she's the one who calls. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think Pete is gonna call her.
No, me neither. I'm very excited. I have been waiting for this. It's like since we found out she was pregnant, I've been waiting for the episode where she gives birth, and this is the episode. And so we all know how we feel about Natalie. Like we don't girl giving birth to an actual baby. Is it a girl?
I don't know. I don't remember.
They look like a girl mom.
It should be, exactly. It should be a girl.
Like a baby girl giving birth to a literal baby girl.
That just makes so much sense.
I'm like,
I mean, even if it's a boy, that's fine. You know,
that's
like,
perfectly fine.
But somehow,
as long as it's healthy. But like, it just like somehow they give off girl parents. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
both of them.
Pete is a girl dad.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Both of them. I completely agree.
The same way like Richie's a girl dad.
Yes, I agree.
It just makes more sense.
Yeah. Are we gonna go now and continue with the rest of the characters?
No, I feel like this is just gonna be it. I was like thinking if it's a boy, she would name it Michael.
Yeah, that would be so cute.
Maybe like she gives if it's a girl, like a middle name Mikey.
Yeah, maybe something like
Michaela.
Michaela, yeah.
Maybe, that'd be cute.
That would be very... Oh my god, I would die. Then I would cry. I would cry then. Like you would have to say goodbye to your makeup.
No, I'm literally gonna hold like this. Like, literally have to leave like for dinner, and I did all of my makeup except the like mascara, like just in case. So I'm gonna have to like hold it like this if it won't start going.
But like if she says Michaela, why would we even write? Like why would we even decide that storyline? You know what I mean?
Because like they always like anytime anyone gives birth, they name the kid after someone dead.
Yeah.
You know, and so like it would make
who is
sense.
more closer than like her dead brother. You know what I mean?
Like it would make like I would do that. I don't have a brother, nor is my brother dead. The brother I don't have. But like, you know, let's play. This was prolonged. Traffic. Pete, you have a pregnant wife.
Pete, I will not forgive.
Aww. Sydney,
I want to die.
That's our second call.
That's very cute. She has so much trust.
How's no one answering the phone?
I'm gonna die.
Why is no one answering?
I'm gonna die. No,
my girl.
She's gonna give birth in her car. She's gonna say call mom. She's gonna say call me.
How do I call Claire? No, call the bear.
Call the bear, yeah.
Like for reservation. Someone for a reservation.
She's gonna say call mom. She's gonna say now call mom.
I do think you should call an ambulance.
That's expensive.
I know, that's what I thought. She's gonna say call mom.
But like I cannot believe how...
Call mom.
No!
I already start crying, honestly. This was a fucking perfection, if you ask me. Fucking perfection.
I can't believe she had to go to drivers to the hospital. How is no one answering their phone in the 21st century?
I will never forgive them. This. I will... none of them. I will never forgive them for this. Oh my god.
This is so great. Mom, I love you. No, you must breathe. I'm begging you.
You're not coming. Oh my god.
I am slow.
Okay, you need to be the calm one.
Yes, you need to be the fucking calm one.
No, Mom, I'm breathing. What are you doing? Mom, I'm fucking breathing. Don't yell at me. I've done this 3 times. I need the baby to come into a calm and relatively normal environment, which I know is like fucking beyond foreign to you. But I am begging you for this ultra specific time to please, for the love of fucking mother of fucking Christ, just chill the goddamn fuck out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Mom? Coaching? Stop! Okay, you're gonna make me throw up. No, I'm not gonna make you throw up. Giving birth is gonna make you throw up. But fucking Christ, honey, just breathe. Stop. Just trust me. Please breathe.
She's not gonna forget breathing. Just let her walk.
I wouldn't be alive. Shut the fuck up.
This is stressing me out more.
But it is not. Can you call Pete again?
Pete.
Pete. This is Pete.
I did. I already did. Oh, no, I called him. I left him a message. I said where we were and that I was here.
Okay. I guess he's gonna get the message.
Did I tell you that I walked to the hospital?
I don't know, like maybe like
I walked to the
this would distract me. Like so like maybe I don't know, maybe I would prefer this. I'm not sure what I would prefer.
Yes. All right, Natalie, do you have a birth plan? Yeah, naturally.
Oh.
And I would prefer to avoid an enema or excessive shaving of pubic hair. I want to be able to move around.
I don't know how I feel about this because otherwise like it would be funny, but like I know the history with her, you know what I mean?
Dim these lights, something good, so that the baby comes into something really good, and you know.
She's so scared.
So no epidural. No. Okay. Whoa.
Donna. I mean, I would be that as well, but if she wants this,
I'm sorry.
in my head I would think she's fucking crazy. But like, if you want to do that,
Why not see if I can withstand the pain? I don't know what it's gonna be.
Well, I know what it's gonna be.
I've only been listening to you talk about it for the past 4 fucking hours.
For 4 hours.
Okay.
Neither Carmy, nor Richie, nor
possible?
Sydney, nor Marcus, no one looked at their phone.
Can you take the coffee? Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
The way I love her.
Like, Donna's acting like a typical mother in this situation, you know what I mean? Like, that's all perfectly fine, but I just, like, because of the whole history, like, I want her to be so careful, but, like, I don't know.
I just don't want to be numb. Is that so bad?
Honey, you know what? Natalie, you do whatever you want. I'm just telling you as someone who's been around the block.
I also read that it can be helpful to have full control
No.
of your body, and that epidurals sometimes lead to C-sections, so I don't...
Do whatever you want.
This is making her
That's
doubt now.
like
but
worse.
like she already made
And
this
I
decision.
do decide that I'm gonna tell them that I want to get the epidural and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay.
I feel like it would be more, like, talk it out with her.
On your cheek. Can I get it off? I mean, I don't want you to lose your shit at me.
Passive-aggressive.
I'm not. I'm just saying that every time I try to do something, you tell me to stop. May I get the spot off your cheek?
You may.
God, I'm on edge.
Me too. I can't. This is so stressful to me. Honestly, like I don't know what's the next thing.
Like,
is gonna happen.
I'm walking on pins and needles with this scene.
Like I forgot a bit how stressful this can be.
Well, thank you for meeting me.
Well, thank you for asking me. I will tell you, I was a little surprised.
Me too.
Pete, be here, honey. Does Carmen know?
Please, Pete.
He
Okay.
didn't answer his phone. When I tried to
I'm gonna
call
break
him.
that phone over your head, Carmy.
Shocker.
Why is that passing? Okay.
And,
Okay.
contraction.
Okay.
No, God, no.
Can somebody gonna come in the room? I can't. This is so stressful.
Stop doing that.
No.
He is
There you
not
go.
helping.
Yes, come on.
They're gonna say the fucking words. Come on.
He. See, there will. See, it works.
Yeah.
Yes, see, it works.
She did give birth 3 times. I also don't think there's anything that helps in this situation. There's no type of breathing. I don't think there's anything. I think it's just like, wait till it passes.
Yeah, but like I don't know how I feel about any of this. You know what I mean? Like I want her to be helpful.
Me too.
You know? But like I don't know
I don't know what to...
how is she right
Me
now.
neither.
What kind of a question are you gonna ask? Can't be like a calm question?
Let's not raise
Not
her blood
important
pressure. She's
question?
giving birth.
You didn't tell me.
Can it not be this
now.
question?
Not now, I think.
I think I understand why. But do I understand?
Donna,
Donna.
is this a fucking time?
Great. Like
I still don't know how she's taking care of herself. You know what I mean? Like,
because
is
she seemed better in the scene with Pete. So like I don't know if she went to doctor. You know what I mean?
These stunning deep breaths. And I literally shouted, it was like, hello! Drugs! Hello! Please! Hello!
That would be me. 100%.
The drugs. And they did. And then, you know, I was born, and the doctor said it was an amazing birth. It was kind of like he wanted to stay in there.
What about Carm?
Fucking mess. It was as if every person in the world decided to have labor at that exact second. And he kept asking for a sedative. Like he was about to give birth. Like he was asking for a sedative, and he was panicking, and he freaked me the fuck out. And then Carmen, fucking he took so long, it was so hard and so scary because he kept getting stuck, and they just kept having to move me. And I remember them moving me all these positions, and then at one point, I think they had me like fucking upside down or something. I don't even remember. But babe, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen to you.
Oh, it's coming again. I wonder if the way that she was talking about the birth is like telling of their characters. Like she said, Carmy kept getting stuck.
Yeah, and Mikey, like he didn't want to get out.
Yeah. Was she an easy birth?
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm wondering what she's gonna
The
say.
Natalie. I'll be like, knock me the fuck out. Epidural to 100. Like, what?
Really, your ass is just
What
like
the
your dad.
fuck, Mom? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, get off me!
Like, I think distractions are good.
Sorry, I'm just still feeling over my dad's ass.
Ice chips. Ooh.
Look how I want to protect
Yeah,
her.
please get me some. Thank you.
I love this woman.
She is
Oh, I love her so much. Why do I want to keep crying?
Jay?
Yeah, I like crunchy.
Why would you like?
Really good. Delicious.
Oh, that's
Incredible.
and cheap?
This is like good ice too.
Hey, everybody. But you're only 5-6 centimeters dilated.
Okay.
Halfway there.
Yes.
So now
We
what?
wait a bit more.
Wait.
What if I don't want to wait?
Where is it?
Oh, well, oxytocin. You go like.
We could try oxytocin or pitocin.
Are you asking me if that's a good idea? Or?
No, it's just, it's really up to you, Natalie. It's your body.
Well, I would like a doctor to
If
tell
you were to
me.
guess how much longer you think the whole thing will take?
Well, however long it takes.
This is the best doctor
He has
ever.
never given birth.
Dr. Levin.
Clearly. Why don't you just... Why would you not tell her? You can wait if you don't want to take any... I don't fucking know what these things are, medicine.
Oh my god.
But if
Imagine
you want to
hearing
take the
somebody
medicine,
scream next
that's
to you.
fine. There is no side effects. Like, you have told me nothing.
I would not be able to do this.
I think I want the pitocin. It's probably the right choice.
It is.
Maybe an epidural.
I want to die for her.
She is.
I want to die for her.
She's sunshine.
What did you think I wasn't saying before?
That you didn't want me around. Am I right?
I just didn't want all the stuff you bring with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to put that stuff away.
How's it going?
It's not easy.
I'm glad you're trying.
Me too.
I don't want her scared. Like I was scared.
I scared you.
You scared all of us.
God.
A lot. I don't remember your mom.
You don't want it.
I feel like everybody's mad at me all the time. I ask people if they're alright way too much.
That's literally like, girl.
If someone feels sick, I start to feel sick. I feel alone. Or ugly. I'm in trouble. I feel like Pete's gonna leave me.
Why would Pete leave you?
I'm just telling you, these are the things that I think about.
Okay,
A
but that's
lot.
irrational.
No.
It's irrational.
Okay, but it's exhausting too. I always put you first. Always.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, it isn't sweet. It's fucked up, Mom. I'm always trying to make you happy. Mom, I made myself sick to make you feel better. Do you understand that?
I do, and I can never forgive myself for that. Sure, I can't.
I'm not asking you to. I don't need that. I'm just... you asked me why I didn't tell you. I just don't want her to feel the way that I felt.
Oh, you won't.
You don't know that.
Oh, I do. I do.
I just want her to be okay.
She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be fine.
And I want to be good. I really want to be good. Fucked! Oh my god. This is so fucking weird. Oh my god.
So weird. So weird.
I'm gonna put your ear.
Me too.
Tell me about me.
What do you mean?
I can't do it.
Like delivery.
Oh.
It was beautiful. You were beautiful. And I had this really vivid dream, and there was a fish tank.
A fish tank?
Fish tank in the middle of the city. I remember the colors they were so sharp and vivid and neon. And it was in the city, and the city was all gray. All of a sudden I noticed that the glass started to come apart like it was gonna split. But I wasn't worried. It wasn't bad, because I knew that more people were gonna get to see these beautiful fish. And then I woke up and I was sweating. And my water had broke. Then she put on this beautiful song. And then Natalie.
What is this? Oh.
You're beautiful.
What song?
This would be me.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on.
The first episode. For me, try to hold my tears.
I think in the whole
this
episode, the whole show, this is the worst episode for you.
I cannot believe this.
But like, what did you think?
If you love me. Oh fuck it. I don't give up now.
Oh my god.
You're here.
Are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. Oh, how was it?
I won. Yeah. I parked in a handicap spot, but there were times and I'll go move it, but the guy was like, I was like, my wife's in labor. He's like, go.
I'm so happy you're here.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Pete. Me too.
I love you too.
I adore Pete. What a...
Just stand next to her.
Artifacts. First love you.
What took so long? The phones were off.
How? You should fucking close the restaurant. All of them, you should come here.
Is everybody okay? You're your grandma now. Stop. You're your grandma. Shh.
You look good. Honestly, I thought when
I was wiping all the tears. They were like falling like this.
Worse.
They were like falling like this. No, I was catching them. One managed to slip.
I think I calm myself a bit.
I have tissues just in case. Literally, I could not have picked the worst episode and not be able to cry.
Yeah. This was, I think, one of the more emotional episodes for me in quite some time.
Yeah.
Even though, let's say, nobody died, it wasn't a tragic episode. It wasn't a tragic episode at all. But like, I think the topics it dealt with were just very emotional, in my opinion.
Oh, it was so...
Like, this is honestly my favorite episode. Like, I have no words with what this was.
It was so... Oh?
And I understand less and less people when... Like, in the beginning of the season, I was wondering how I'm gonna feel about the season in general. Because, like, I have seen a lot of negative comments. And this season had one of my favorite episodes of the whole show so far. Honestly, like I really enjoyed every aspect of it.
Yeah, I think this was brilliant. Like this, like the whole episode felt like you were intruding on a daughter-mother relationship. At the same time, it felt like you were a part of the relationship. Like it felt like she was your mom as well. It felt so personal. It felt so real. It felt so like I don't know. Like the whole episode, you're in that one room basically. No, I think this was brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to empathize with everything that like has happened in this episode. I think generally like mother-daughter relationships are like can be very complex ones.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think even if you are not diagnosed with any disorder or anything, being a mom is like a very hard job. You know?
Yeah.
Like I could imagine. It's not the job that you are taught or anything like that. And I think moms do mess up a lot. Like in their life, you know. And we saw the relationship with Natalie and her mom. Which was even more the complex one that like... Especially because like of her mom's diagnose. I mean, I don't know. She's not diagnosed. Maybe she is now.
There's a lot of things that like she like. It seems she's hot and cold, and she seems to have like a bit of a narcissistic also mental condition.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it. Like I'm not gonna again. I can't diagnose the woman. I don't know, but like
but like
there is issues that she has.
So like we saw a bit how that affected on all the children in a different way with Natalie. And like I have empathy, whatever the word is, like always with Natalie's relationship towards her mother. Yeah. It's like seeing a moment of them talking about it, like in a very, in my opinion, healing way. Like was very, very fucking emotional, honestly. Yeah. Again, like even if you don't have exactly this relationship with your parent, I feel like you can understand.
It's such a complicated thing to even like speak about, because it's not like there's a right or wrong answer, right or wrong like approach to this situation. It's just like this is a mother that really was not there for her kid growing up, and like she none of her kids, and she really messed them up in different ways. And like then Natalie said that like she like scared all of them, and like all of them suffered because of that. And that's like that is a thing that's never gonna change. You know, like they can build some type of relationship now, but like Natalie she's never had the mom that she needed to have, and she's never gonna have the mom that she needed to have, because like you need that when you were a kid, like primarily. And right now she can just like find ways in how she wants her in her life, but like she didn't get that. And so like to hear her speak, and like we know that Natalie is like sunshine, to hear her talk about, and like I think it's very common that like kids that grow up with these types of parents, how like she consistently like thought that things were her fault, and that like the way that she was raised, like I think you walk on eggshells when like your parent is like this type of way. And I mean there's many things that parents can be like, there's alcohol abuse, there's like mental health issues, there's whatever it is, but like you walk on eggshells, like you never know what type of parent you're gonna get that day. And so like for Natalie, for her it developed in the sense of like she keeps trying to ask people if they're okay, and like she thinks things are her fault, like she turns things around for it to be her fault. Like she thinks Pete is gonna leave her, like she thinks in a sense like she is not good enough, because like that's the type of kid that you bring up when you make kids walk on eggshells, like when you make kids uncertain, because like when they were kids, like they needed someone to take care of them, and they didn't have that, and instead when they were kids they were taking care of others. And so like they just like continue doing that, and they continue feeling like it is on them to make everyone like keep everything together and keep the peace and keep the calm, like it all falls on them. It is so understandable, it is so sad. That is the thing that she has to work on, you know, with herself, because like she has so many like also negative thoughts that she tries to deal with every single day, and she is doing such a great job at it. Like she is truly like the most well-adjusted person for the things that she has gone through. But like it's just like sad to see like where her mind goes, and it's just sad to see, because like things didn't have to turn out that way. And you completely understand how scared she is. She's also having a daughter, how scared she is about the environment that she is bringing her into. Like she just wants to bring her into this calm environment, because like she didn't have that. It was never calm around her, and so like she wants to break that cycle. And like we know it's a cycle, you know, it's like literally it's generational trauma, because she asked about Donna's mother, and Donna said like you don't want to, like basically want to know. So like Donna's mother clearly was also horrible, and thus because of that I'm sure Donna was also a horrible mother. And it just, you know, that's how things work. Like you bring a kid, and because you were traumatized by your parents, that's the only way that you know how to, let's say, show love and be a parent, and then you screw up your kids as well. And it's a very difficult thing to break that cycle. And like Natalie has broken it in every way imaginable. Like that kid is just gonna grow up with the most amount of love, and like you can always see that with Natalie because of the person that she chose to marry. Like she chose to marry Pete, that is fucking sunshine. Yeah. He is such a great human. He is such a loving person. Like I cannot imagine a single better human than Pete. And I think, again, oftentimes you just, what is that quote from like Perks of Being a Wallflower? You accept the love you think you deserve. And that's like when you have been shown a toxic type of love when you're growing up, you're gonna search for that as well oftentimes. And she went the complete opposite route.
Again, I think the reason why she went the complete opposite route is because she worked on herself very much.
Yeah.
Like I think it's hard to see her even now struggle so much with everything that she has been through. And the feelings that like she feels, but like she's working on herself constantly. Like we know that she goes to therapy. We know that like I don't think she would be here right now in the way that she is if she didn't work on herself.
Yeah.
We also see how that affected two other kids. that like Donna had, like both Michael and Carmy, in completely different way than Natalie. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't affect them in a different way. They ended up being different people, of course, like nobody's the same. But I think because she worked on herself, and then I guess she met Pete, but like I don't think she would meet Pete if she didn't, like I think it would be harder to accept this type of life if she didn't work on herself before.
Of course. I mean, even now she thinks like Pete might leave her, you know, like...
I don't think, I think those things, like she's gonna get past very hard, you know, like I think
like that's a thing, like when parents, which is like why in every show, every reality, I'm gonna be so harsh on parents. Like I don't give too much leeway to parents, just because like I think that kid is forever gonna have to work on themselves. You know what I mean? Like everyone and to a certain degree gets screwed up by their parents. And like of course your parents also don't know how to be parents. Like this is their first time trying to be parents. And like there's different degrees as to what you're gonna what you have to work with. You know, but like she really didn't have it. She really didn't have it easy, and these are the things that she is, I think, gonna constantly have to work on, like to keep these negative thoughts, negative emotions, to like know why she maybe is thinking the way that she is thinking, to be able to like break the pattern of the way that she is thinking. It's gonna continuously get better, which is like the good part of it. Like it's always gonna, like, life just works that way. Like you can get better and you will get better, and things are gonna get much easier to deal with, but like you're still gonna have to deal with it, you know.
And the thing is, like with parents, I also think that like it depends on situation to situation, and with how it is done in the show, because like with Donna, I feel so much empathy towards her kids and what they've been through, but like at the same time, I think I said it already, that like I feel so much empathy towards her as well. Even in this episode, like with everything that like it was said, like you can see the pain in her eyes that like Natalie didn't tell her. And I think she even understands, you know. And you can see the pain in her eyes when she asked Natalie, you were scared during your childhood, you know. You see that like that hurts her, like that she disappointed her kid. Like one of her kids is dead for the Lauga, you know. Like you can just imagine how heavy this is all for her as well. We also know that there is so much that she needs to work on in her life to, if she wants to have any type of relationship with us. With her kids, yes. For example, like now she's a grandma, and that's how the episode ended. And that is also very emotional for me, because like again, she said in this episode she's trying to work on herself, to deal with all of this, to potentially be in that grandchild's life, to maybe potentially be a better grandma than she was a mom, you know? Like those are the things that like I would really want for her, you know?
Like I think like it broke me when like Natalie said like she didn't want all the things that Donna brings. You know? And she just said that she knows that she's trying to work on those things. I don't know, that like pained me, because I'm sure it's not easy to work on that as well. Again, considering I'm sure she's been through a lot in her childhood as well. She just never was able to, let's say, break the cycle that came from her mother and maybe her mother's mother.
I mean, again, especially if she was not that with everything that like she felt. Like everything was too much. Again, I think there is no worse pain for her than knowing that she messed up her kids. Because we see that she cares. It's not a situation where the parent has left, there is not enough care. You know, it's like, it's not that situation. She has screwed them up, but like that pains her so much as well. You know, and that is why it's so easy to root for her at the same time, even though you couldn't empathize more with both Carmy and Natalie.
I think the part that I really I loved how the show did that, because like Pete came, thank God, because I was like wondering like, is she gonna give birth while Pete was not gonna be there and didn't want that? But like I really loved that Pete showed up and that like Donna left the room. At first I love that because like at that moment she put her kid first. Again, considering we know how she acts and like there's like she could have made this kind of about herself, but like she at that point just like left. And I was scared she's gonna leave the whole place. I want her to just like stay at the hospital but like give them just their room. Like which is what she did.
Natalie wants her there, like
that's what I mean. Just like stay there, stay close by. Don't like completely leave. And I love that the show that like it wasn't. We didn't even see Natalie's reaction to her mom. Let's say like leaving the room or whatever, because like it wasn't important because here comes Pete and Pete is her safe place. Like it's not her mother.
No,
her mother never got that role. Her mother lost that right by being the type of mother that she was, and that's the thing that she's never gonna get back. Like Natalie has someone else, thankfully, that she feels safe with and that she's gonna share this moment with. Again, that's the thing that her mom loses no matter what type of relationship they can now build. You know, things cannot be undone. Things can always be rebuilt in a different way.
In a completely different
way. But I love that the show made her leave that room for Natalie and Pete.
I think in my opinion that the whole episode somehow did that. Like when it started, like I was so terrified in many moments, like in first I think 10-15 minutes of their conversation I was on the edge. I didn't know what was coming next, you know, but like through the episodes you realize that like her mom is putting her the first time baby, you know. And I like even like I was when she started to talk about that, like in that moment I was terrified, like maybe it's not the right place, you know. Maybe if your kid wants to talk about that, like you let her talk about that. You don't start anything before she's giving birth because you don't know how she feels right now and if that's something that she needs. But like somehow through the episode I felt calm, you know, and like you can see that like she is making Natalie, like helping Natalie, you know, and not making this about herself. And yes, I loved like I was just waiting for Peter and I loved that like she left the room in that moment. Like, and I also love how I love how everything in the episode was done. I love the conversation that they had. Like I think every part made me emotional, even talking like Donna talking about giving births like all 3 times, starting from Mikey, then Carmy, and then ending up with her. I don't know, I just like a lot. It was interesting what she said, you know, about.
I think it perfectly ties into their characters.
Yeah, I think that is I loved how she said like about Mikey that he didn't want to come out, and we know that he killed himself, you know, and that he was depressed and all that. And with Carmy, how he was constantly turning around.
Like they said, like it was such chaos. It was such chaos in the whole hospital, and like everything right now around Carmy is chaos in the restaurant, and like that he kept getting stuck, and like he keeps getting stuck, like he cannot help himself. Like it's the way that she was describing each birth was like describing what that character is. And for Natalie, there was such calmness, and like there was like a fish tank that was so vibrant with colors, and everything around was black and white, and like that was Natalie. Like we always see Natalie as sunshine. That's the show telling you that. Like it was like vibrant colors with Natalie. That's who Natalie is. Like she has so much love to give.
I completely agree. And again, I think she said like that she was beautiful, you know, and like that it was beautiful. The birth was beautiful. That everything was calm. And that is exactly what Natalie is and what Natalie brings. And
what Natalie wanted for her kid.
Yes, and somehow, it paralleled the situations of her giving birth right now and Donna giving birth before. And somehow, with everything that somehow that whole sentence, like she's beautiful, broke me, because we know that, like, again, reasons why Natalie became my favorite character of the show is the episode 6, I think, of season 2.
Yeah.
Like when we saw how she acted around her mom. how she tried to please her, just took care of her, like spilled the alcohol, asked her 100 times if she's okay, you know, and got completely the opposite in return, got yelling in return, putting down hateful words in her, you know. Like, we know how much that broke her heart. So hearing her mom say that she was beautiful from the beginning and that she's beautiful right now, that was, I think that was, I don't know how to explain it, but like very healing.
I was so happy that Natalie got that. Like, I thought the scene where her mother plays her that fucking song.
I cannot. I can't
get through this review, I swear to God. Just like, it was all the things that like she wants to tell her, but like she doesn't know how to like express it, because again, she loves them. But like it's such a complicated situation, you know what I mean? Like, it's so difficult, because like I can tell you that it doesn't matter that she loves them, considering how she has treated them. At that point, you loving someone, it doesn't do much, you know, when you still break them. But she is trying, and she wants to apologize. She just wants to like to make it come across that like she really just does love him. She just doesn't know how to, let's say, she didn't know how to love them properly. But like, she is here and she is willing to try. And so like that's the most that we can ask of her. And whatever Natalie and Carmy want to do with that, that's like in their full right. Like, she can be that to them if they want that, or they can have her in their life. And like, I feel like for Natalie, this whole portion was just healing to understand her mom and to again maybe have her in her life in some type of capacity.
I completely agree with Carmy. I
don't know,
we can't even start there, because like Carmy has to start dealing with so much things. Again, I think Natalie going through everything with the way that she went through everything, you know, I mean, going to therapy, like living this type of love, you know, I think she could be ready and want to have her mom in a capacity, in some type of capacity, and also like have some type of a relationship with her mom, you know. If again, of course, I think everything, I think there is a lot of on Donna as well, you know, where she needs to work on herself. But like, I love that I heard that she is working on herself. But I just think with Carmy I don't think we're there yet. No. I don't think I didn't start to deal with anything, let alone.
And I just hope that we will be there. Like, really, it's gonna like break my heart. I don't want this to be I don't want him to not be able to break the cycle. Like, that's really, and I understand that that's realistic as well. Like, not everyone is gonna be able to. Like, Mikey couldn't. Like, Mikey couldn't help himself.
That's what I want to say.
And it's there is such a tragedy in that. And so, like, I really, like, I feel very protectful over Carmy. And, like, I know, like, the way that he is acting, and there are many comments, like, with people saying how much he's pissing them off and everything, because, like, he is uncareful to the people around him. Like, he is harming the people around him, and that's all true, and that's unacceptable, because like, none of the people around him deserve that. But I really want him to be able to help himself, because like, he deserves it. And like, I want him out of that chaos. Like, I legitimately, this restaurant, I think we need to close it. I think we need to close this fucking restaurant. And like, I think Sydney should go and work in another restaurant. I think Carmy should just leave. I think Carmy should close this place down and like travel. Like, go from place to place, try to find some type of peace, like whatever the fuck he needs. I just think he needs to remove himself from this situation. He is not capable of having this type of restaurant. He's not capable right now of making this succeed, and it's bringing him down. That he wants this to succeed so badly, it is tearing down his mental health, and he's not already dealt with things that he needed to deal with. So like, honestly, I feel like the bear should close for now. I think maybe, like, I would like to see, we know that the restaurant of what was her name?
Olivia.
Yes. Olivia's restaurant is closing. I feel like she just decided to close it for whatever reason, and I would like to maybe we're gonna have that, because like they said there's like what did they say, like a funeral dinner or like something, for the restaurant. Like I would like Carmy to speak to her, and for her to maybe tell him something about like stopping, about like,
I mean, I think they're in completely different situations.
Absolutely,
I think
completely
she has
different, but
found
like
peace in life.
Yes, but like just
and
I
that's
just feel
why
like
she stopped the restaurant.
maybe she could just like say something that makes Carmy just like stop for a second to think.
I think few things could help him. I think the relationship with Sydney could help him. Her decisions about the restaurant could, in some ways, help him. I think him becoming an uncle can also help him, seeing Natalie breaking cycle.
Yeah.
After she worked on herself.
Yeah.
I still think the key would be to start working on himself, because he never did that.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Yes, I think that's how he should start.
Yeah.
And yes, opening the restaurant at this point is not the maybe right time and great time, but at the end I think that is something that like connects him with Mikey. Yeah. And I don't think he can give up on that.
Well, that's the thing. Like he just needs to, because he doesn't know how to deal with it otherwise. That's why he has to keep the restaurant alive, because like that's keeping Mikey alive. But that's not keeping Mikey alive. That's just like you trying to run away from having to deal with the grief of it. Like he is just concentrating on this restaurant.
Like he can keep Mikey alive, just like I think he needs to deal with that before.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the restaurant is, he just needs to.
I mean, there is another person who can run this restaurant if he needs time for himself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the restaurant needs to close, nor do I think it will, honestly.
Yeah. It does need to close.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah. He just needs to remove
but like
himself.
he needs to deal with himself, because like then honoring Mikey with the restaurant can be a beautiful thing and not tearing him apart, him apart, you know?
Yeah. But like he has to start working on himself to realize that like him trying to like keep on this restaurant alive is him trying to keep Mikey alive in a sense. And like he needs to realize that's not how he's working on it, you know? Like he just needs to grieve that.
I completely agree.
I just like it's so difficult, honestly. It's so fucking difficult. I like this this tore me apart, like in a beautiful way.
Yeah,
like in a really beautiful way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I completely agree. It was hard hearing how Natalie felt, but like we did know that she felt this way. You know, it was hard hearing that, but like it was interesting seeing her with Donna. It was healing seeing conversation happening. It was healing hearing her say to her mom's face that she was scared of her and that she fucked her up, you know, and that she feels like that because of her. Yeah, you know, like it's heartbreaking for Donna to hear those things, but like she needs to hear them because she did them. Yeah, like those kids have suffered because of them.
Yeah, and like the least that they deserve is to say their piece. Yeah. And the least that Donna can do is sit there and take it. Yeah. And
try to do better if they allow her.
Exactly. And that's all you can do.
And I'm a very optimistic person, you know. Like what I got from this is like that, but there is a potential for having a different but nicer relationship. Yeah. You know? Yeah. I would really like that because like I think it would be nice I think Natalie would like that, you know? Yeah. And that is, like I said, I don't know with Carmy. Like we haven't started with anything. Like we're on season 3 and he might be on season 1, you know what I mean? Like nothing has changed. Yeah. But like I still think this was maybe my favorite episode of the show, you know? Like I don't remember the last time that like some topics affected me this much, you know.
Like the actresses did such a phenomenal job. Like both they were of them, they were ridiculous. They did such a great job.
I agree.
No, I have
no words, honestly.
I am emotionally exhausted. Yeah. Like but like in a good way. Yeah. I remember how emotionally exhausted I was after 2-6. like
completely different.
I remember that both of us were we couldn't even film the review for that. That was horrific. And now I just feel emotionally exhausted, but like I can't wait to see the next episode. That's how I feel, you know. I'm so excited to see the next episode.
I'm sad that we can't watch it now, but I think we're gonna find time and watch it soon.
I'm happy to just like sit on this. Like I'm happy that we don't have to film anything right now, just so I can sit on this episode for a bit.
Because it's very
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.